All right, Group 10. The air intake section includes the manifold connections with the aftercool with the information about the cold starting air cleaners found with the operation manual with the information about the turbocharger found with the turbocharger compartment shop manual with the intake manifold connection, clean intake of the intake manifold connection with the same inspection for the cracked, distortion, damaged threads, repair threads which are damaged, repaired by the installing helical coils, aftercooler, disassembly, remove the water inlet with the water outlet connection, discard the gasket, remove the element, cover the element, housing, discard the gasket, remove the discard O-ring from the element, clean the element, cover the housing the same, use the solvent will not damage the cover, hopper, or clean the element, just dry with compressed air. After the elements are generally are taken with the qualified repair radiator repair shop for clean and test is repaired. Figure 10.1 shows the aftercooler assembled housing. 1 is the housing, 2 is the intake manifold gasket, 3 is the gasket, 4 is the element, 5 is the O-rings, 6 is the cover gasket, 7 is the cover, 8 is the gasket, 9 is the water outlet connection, 10 is the water cap screws, 11 water inlet connection, 12 the plugs. Alright, put the aftercool housing 1, figure 10.1 with the water workbench, hold the housing so that it will be in the same position of the engine, pull the gasket 3 of the housing, apply clean lubricating oil with the new O-rings, install the O-rings for the water inlet with the outing fillet fittings, element 4, fillet the element into the housing, install the water inlet with connection, 11 new gasket out onto the inlet fitting of the damaged the O-rings. Shoot the finger for the type with the cap screw to hold the connection with the housing. Install the gasket 6 for the mounting flange for the element. Make sure the cap screw for the gasket element housing the alignment. Install the cover set for the tighten with the cap screw for the correct type to work this time. Install the water outlet connection 9 with the new gasket cover. Then install the cap screw with the copper washer. Use the finger tighten with the cap screws. Caution. Make sure the O-rings are correct position, not damaged. Tighten the cap screw with the fastening cover the 7 the element 4 for the housing 1. Do not tighten the cap screw cord torque value with the time. Tighten the cap screw with the fastening water inlet with connection 11 with the housing, tighten the cap screws 27 and 32 for the foot-pounds. Torque tighten the cap screw with the fastening cover for the housing 25 foot-pounds. The center of the cap screw with the tighten the cap screws move it to one side for the cover to the other side, working the center toward each of the end of the cover tonight. 9 tighten the cap screw with the water outlet connection 15 to 20 foot-pounds. The torque assembly of the crossbolt design and after cooler. Put the after cooler housing 10 figure 10.2 and on the workbench for the holding the housing of the so that it went after the same position on the engine for the after cleaning lubricating oil with new oil rings. 2 install the O-rings inlet with the outing pivoting element. 1 with install the element of the housing. Note the element has the precision into the housing move it carefully as if you install the housing. Clear the clearance between the element and the housing. Hold the element against one side. With the clearance must be not less than 1/30,000th of an inch or more than 13,000th of an inch. Figure 10.2 shows the crossbolt design after cooler. 1 is the housing, 2 of the intake manifold, 3 is the gasket, 4 is the element, 5 of the O-ring, 6 is the cover gasket, 7 is the cover, 8 is the gasket, water is the outlet, 8, 9 is the water inlet, water outlet connection, 10 is the cap screws, 11 the water inlet connection, and 12 the plugs. Caution, make sure the O-rings are in the correct position and are not damaged aligned with the whole of the housing element with the crossbolt. Install the crossbolts 11 with the hardened washer. Tighten the crossbolts into the center housing first. For the tighten the crossbolts at each end, the tighten the crossbolts at 15 pounds with the torque. Starting the timer with the tighten the crossbolts again with the 25 foot-pound torque. Install the water inlet connection. New gaskets on the inlet filtering and fitting element. Do not damage the O-rings. Shoot the water fingers and tighten the cap screws. Install a new gasket 3 of the aftercooler of the 4 with the housing. Make sure the holes of the gasket are aligned with the cover of the housing. Use the fingers. Tighten the cap screws 7. Install the water outlet connection set with the new gasket 5 with the install the copper washing cap screws. Use the finger knife and tighten the cap screws. Tighten the cap screws. Fasten the water inlet with the connection to 27 to 32 pounds of torque. Then tighten the cap screw with the fasten the cover of the housing to 25 pounds of torque. Tighten the center cap screws tight first, then tighten the cap screws moving on one side with the cover. Then on the other side works the center toward each end of the cover. Tighten the cap screw with the fastening and fasten with the water outlet with the connection and have 6 and 15 to 20 foot-pounds of torque. Group 11, exhaust system.